It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys just 2 wins over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 56 yards. And no way to get loose that time as Manziel goes down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Manziel. And he's going to go down again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. So they bring out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Now Austin. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
36-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Savage. And he'll be taken down at the 34. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. Completes it to Austin. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 14.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. And he stopped immediately there. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Up the middle they go. Savage. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, it shoots past him. So out now comes the offense back onto the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Archer. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And on now is the punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
On the return, Austin.
It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Man, I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
The 45-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, set. Go.
Up the middle they go. Savage. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
19 Tiger,
41-yard line.
19 Tiger. Unlock line, unlock line.
Up the middle with Gurley. Past the 20. Touchdown. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Our home team 14.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now Manziel. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Archer. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll send Mitchell in motion right. Now they show jet sweep it instead or run up the middle here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Manziel. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So more problems here in this 1st quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. 67 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
At the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter down. It's our home team with possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. And still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
And 3.
Cougar 19. Smash, smash.
On 3rd down, Savage. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
But a good play is made on defense. Oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned. All the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Let's go.
Result is a first down.
On first down, Archer. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 39-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Archer. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And a first down.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
On the sneak, it's Manziel. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's another first down. 2 yards on.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Back to throw here.
Finding Henry here on the crossing route.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Visitors 7.
So that drive spans 13 plays. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. Now, he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bring it. Here we go. Here we go. Nice.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Bring it. Here we go. Shot. 18.
They'll run on 1st down. Savage. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. Savage. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Low. Low. Wrap low 80. Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 129 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. Savage. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
He's got it, the tight end, Jeff Heuerman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. Complete to Jeff Heuerman. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. The result is a 1st down.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
It's a gain of
When he decided to run a hitch route, it really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Now this offense ready to head back out there.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, 19, right here. Go.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Archer. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. His throw incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll set up a throw. Now he's hit and the ball comes out. Manziel lost it. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Hey, we can praise ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
They'll throw now on the final play. From right side here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
60 by 6, 60, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
They're going to look to throw. Austin's got it left side. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain.
Turnover on down.
On first down, Archer. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 167 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Savage. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down at 7. Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This now a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try and run up the gut with Gurley. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Savage. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Archer. There he goes again. He may go. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
43-yard line.
Another carry now for Gurley.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
15 yards on the play, first down.
10 at the 28-yard line.
No, no, shut up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. Savage. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hey, hey, Cougar 19. Ready.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
70 tip, ready.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to take the lead.
Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Visitors 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Taking the sideline grin as well.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Archer. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. 3rd and 5.
28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll drop the throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Pearson. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down.
Cougar 19.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Manziel. And it's caught. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. From 8 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Looking to put a drive together.
Roll, roll, roll. 70. 60.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shot alert. Cowboy 80.
Here's Gurley. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Ready. Reload. Bronco 80. Ready.
Gurley again here on first down. We'll get a nice chunk there on a first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Go.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Roll. 70 Lions.
They run. It's Gurley. Gets past him at the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
That's good.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Gotta tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Visitors 34.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. And that big return sets them up for the potential to now tie this game here in the 4th.
Let's see if they want to ride the momentum of that return for a touchdown, because as you and I both know, that's a monster play. Do you want to ride that momentum into a 2-point try?
And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're steering across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
36-yard line.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. Taking it right down Broadway. And touchdown. A great play there. 63 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Archer. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Results in a first down.
Ready? Let's go.
Now a give right side. Archer. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Well, not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Check go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check. Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Again they run with Gurley. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 19-18.
A handoff Coleman between the tackles. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Manziel. He completes it to Henry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Archer. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Manziel. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They push it back 8 yards and time on 2nd down. The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 17. He'll look to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Nichols. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football.
Result of the play.
The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Smash, smash. Rocco leading.
They'll try and choose some clock with Gurley. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle with Gurley. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And that whistle's blown here. Play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Set. Back to 60. Alert. Alert.
Here we go. It's Gurley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Room here to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
A great effort there. 36 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. When you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Throw left side complete. That's Pearson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. Result is a first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Pearson. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw.
14-yard line.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
A gain of 6.
Back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
63.
That time a 9-play drive. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
So here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a 1st down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.